Alright, so next match we got Scatz versus Horndrilll.
Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it?
So, let's see.
What do you want to do for your cheer skill?
I actually not sure what Horndrilll wants to go in this matchup. I think Garchomp would actually work pretty well, considering he has the frame when anti-air to avoid most of Charizard's aerials. And generally just has to worry about Charizard's lows, and that's about it. And it goes Kogunk, alright. Interesting character. Okay, I am actually not sure how this matchup plays out. So it'll definitely be interesting to see. A lot of these DX matches are pretty new. So that's probably one of the exciting parts about DX. It's definitely saying that Kogan's projectiles aren't very good against his fireballs. In general, most of his aerial stuff gets kind of stuffed out. So it's going to be rather difficult for Kogan to start making moves in his face. However, it looks like he is able to start setting stuff up. You see the junk ball coming out. Scatz is getting a lot of meteor right now. So after this field, he's pretty much going to have his burst up. And that's going to be really scary for him to deal with. Just like that. He's got full meter into the corner, and he has took him about more than 2/3 of his health already. He gets mixed. Not quite. Go straight for Fire Punch. Yeah, definitely. Scatz definitely just dominated that round. And then he gets to save the meter for later. So unless Kogan actually wins his field phase, it's gonna be really difficult for. Yeah, it's gonna stuff that counter straight out. So the chip damage from Kogan is definitely working here. However, yeah, Scatz just got it in, so it's gonna be really hard for him to actually try to get a reversal here. He's gonna go grab him. Okay, it looks like Scatz right here is just kind of just waiting it out. Just putting him in the ranges where he doesn't have to deal with his burst mix-ups, as in just grabbing a burst. But I think he might get a hit here. Yep, that's right. Enrage is definitely going to hurt a lot, and it's going to give him a speed debuff. But Scatz still have his burst still, and Kogan doesn't. So even if he actually takes this, Scatz, I believe, still has the advantage, especially in health. Yeah, Kogan, you think Kogan's speed to go over those projectiles is definitely working out, but now he has to kind of deal with Burst Charizard. See if he can get out of this. But he's flying around a lot of Scatz's stuff, which is doing well, but he gets hit by the 8X, just straight out of 8X. Fortunate circumstances. He was doing really well against like the 8Y and the 2Xs and stuff. He was definitely just jumping around all of that and avoiding the burst at the same time. Could have gotten that a little bit more, a few more seconds, and he probably wouldn't be able to turn that game around. Wait, that's definitely one of the strengths of Krogunk. It's definitely its aerial mobility. It has a lot of variation.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Silver Sweet.
I'm now joined by another commentator.
What's up, Oro?
I'm doing great.
You happy to finally have your badge back?
Yeah, I'm happy about it. Yeah, my badge from Rewired from like last year.
Yeah, he left it in my room at final round, and I've had it since final round, so it's literally been like half a year.
Yeah.
Finally returned to its rightful owner.
And Horndrilll goes into the switch, going into his most played character.
Smart man.
Yep. Very good pick against this matchup as well. And we see... Oh! Was that a reset? Or was that a drop?
Trying to keep him in the corner, but...
Yeah, it looked like it could have been a reset. But regardless, he was able to get a conversion off him missing counter. But it's very good on him to capitalize on.
They switch places pretty fast if you think about it.
Yeah, I think the coolest thing about this matchup they're doing right now, they're using so much of their movement options. You see Horndrilll using the maximum amount of Earthquake cancels, Charizard using his flight cancels.
Well, you have two very good players of their characters here, so they're obviously going to try to do the most optimal thing that they can, which is good.
It's definitely doing a really good at mixing up not only their offensive game, but also their movement game. And yeah, there goes the Umbreon. It's gonna
nice Umbreon call out to knock him out of the sky, but he catches him with Fire Punch.
Catch him with the Fire Punch. And with the attack buff, he's definitely dead.
That tasty seismic toss slam into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get my skills. It's unfortunate.
So that was a pretty crazy round, but generally, the race Charizard, especially with Eevee, is definitely something not to be messed with.
Yeah. Horndrilll was having some really good momentum, but Scatz just flipped it around really quickly.
Yeah,
so
they both are doing really good at just walking around. I think just when they're moving around, they're doing so much. It's so little time.
Since these are characters both with like really good damage, you really don't have like an even match ever. Because one combo from either one can just rip the whole game.
Pretty much. Yeah, they're both do very high damage. But Horndrilll tried to do something really cool by he tried to kill the synergy using Umbreon, but he wasn't able to actually capitalize it that much as he lost the phase and he was able to get it back.
Horndrilll putting on the corner pressure, but Scatz getting right out with the Flare Blitz.
Yeah, he's definitely not falling for that cancel. The new 4-right cancel that he's able to cancel into run. He didn't fall for it. He went straight into an anti-air. Definitely not falling for that at all.
Fell right into the grab.
Gonna punish that real quick.
Yeah,
Free 150.
Putting on the pressure, trying to close it out real quick. Cancels out of his Fire Punch.
It's not gonna correct.
That aerial counter. Okay, going into burst. Like smart man.
But can we see? Oh, not falling for it. The Eevee's doing really well against his burst.
And now Scatz goes into burst in response to keep him out. And
there's not much he can do. He's got 3 seconds. And not enough time. That's going to be the game.
Scatz closes it out.
Yeah.
Very nice play from both players, but Scatz just showing, you can't keep me in the corner, man.